Hello, Mr. Salon Famure Munakabo. Sherrick's weekly update from Sierra Leone. Update number 1. Of course, this week here, so His Excellency the President and government meet with all paramount chiefs from all over Sierra Leone at State House. And by that meeting day, the President appealed to paramount chiefs them for me to work with government for consolidate peace at Sierra Leone, especially after the August 10 insurrection at the country. The President and the Chief Ministers they expressed to the paramount chiefs them for say them very important in peace building and peace cohesion in the country. Update number 2. Of course, this week here so His Excellency the President and the government they also meet with the civil society organizations in State House for me to continue for work on peace and communication. Inside that meeting day, the President asked the civil society organization members for me to continue for help government for tell the people them, for inform the people them about things that will happen in the country and all over the world where they affect their lives, especially the global economic hardship where they involve all sides of the world. For let the civil society organizations then help for able for inform with people in a salon but then can't see them. Update number 3. Of course, this week here so His Excellency the President meet with the former President of Sierra Leone, Ernest Bai Koroma, and a cross-section of the APC in a State House for men to talk about peace in Sierra Leone. For that meeting day, the President began to urge the former President and the APC for men to treat Sierra Leone like saying at their own home. A call on the former President and the APC for men to use their influence for able to ensure say peace continue for reign in the country. And the former President and the APC then promise say they go work with the government for maintain peace in the whole country. I think say that might be a very important move on the part of both government and opposition. Update number 4. Of course, this week here so His Excellency the President began for welcome the President of Guinea-Bissau, when Umaro Sissoko Embalo, he began for visit the State House. Of course, this man also na Chairman, Authority of Heads of States and Government na ECOWAS, we began for make that solidarity visit to Sierra Leone after the August 10 insurrection at the country. He give plenty advice, he talk nice, and of course talk say it be feel bad when you see civilian that they kill policeman and brutally. He said that kind of thing and they know they ever happen in your own country. So it began for tell with the one day in a State House this week here so we pass. Update number 5. Of course, His Excellency the President of course also meets with the Interreligious Council members them this week here so in a State House for men to continue for work on peace in Sierra Leone, especially after the August 10 insurrection at the country. The President began to ask the Interreligious Council members them for men to continue for work with government for consolidate peace in the country so that the country will continue for develop. Update number 6. Of course, this week here so the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Professor David Francis, began to meet with the international community now Freetown for updates them on what will happen on August the 10th. He tell them say the what will happen on August 10th will be organized violent for disrupt governance, and that APC then want to come back na power through violence, because from when the thing happened on August 10th, APC not issue any official statement for condemn the violence of August 10th. And if they don't make that promise for say then go make Sierra Leone ungovernable if they don't win the 2018 election. And the one that always way participate, they are all from the north and western area. Update number 7. Brother Musa Koroma, we been bring the 80,000 tons of rice to Sierra Leone. They don't begin for distributing rice and then at different stores all over the country in Sierra Leone. And they don't promise that the rice can be sold at a price where people that go able to afford inside this rainy season, so nobody not go hungry. But Musa Koroma don't do very well. Updates number 8. Of course, the majority leader in Parliament, when Honorable Chair Nomajuba or Cherry Koko don't ask government, but let government go tell them how many people that they die on August the 10th during the insurrection. They don't ask government that question if let government go able to tell them that. All right? So, my brothers and sisters, every week on Sherix, we bring you this update live from our studios. And so, me family them, the last update, the majority leader in parliament, Honorable Cherry Coco, right? Now they ask government for let government go able to explain to them how many people that may die during the August 10th insurrection. And that they even call out, we want government to be transparent. Now Cherry Coco then they ask this question. So when I read this, I know say this is not a continuation of the execution of their plan. Because they get two plans. If one failed, the other one not failed. Plan A was, let we incite people that made them jump on the streets all over the country. Made them talk, say they don't want Madabio again. Made them overthrow Madabio. Let military take over. Let the election not be. Because if this election be, we're not the winner. So therefore, let we overthrow the government. That one they fail. Plan B, now that one they don't fail, let we present the government to the people that foresee government not able to protect the lives and properties of the people of the country. And so now I could ask them how many people then die on August the 10th. Now I make this question the camp. But how about if we flip them over? All right? From the time when Julius Madabio don't become president of the country unto this day, we'll give you this update. Plenty violence there when the APC don't perpetrate and at the country that they don't incite people there. On violence, it don't happen at McKinney, it don't happen at Lunsa, it don't happen at Tombo, it don't happen at Freetown, na Tonkolili, na Kamakwe, outside. It don't happen there. And so, waiting make we not don hear a single statement from the APC hierarchy condemning violence in the country, including August 10th. We not don hear nothing. So, salute people that when I ask them that question as well, they need to answer that. So now the updates where they come out from Sherix this week. Of course, as soon as see the president and the government, they engage this week here throughout for meets with different groups of people we go able for help for consolidate peace in Sierra Leone. Now that they happen. So next week, we'll go bring you more updates. Once more, Mina Ibrahim Sharif, and they come to now from Sherix Studios. Thank you very much.